What if I told you that a single cyber threat could collapse the global financial system and trigger a worldwide adoption of XRP? The IMF has already issued a warning, and the major players are already making moves. This goes way beyond price speculation. Today, we'll talk about XRP, ISO 20022, Bitcoin stablecoins, and the role figures like the US president are playing in this global financial reset. This video isn't just about crypto. It's about your financial future. Just a few weeks ago, the International Monetary Fund issued a strong warning. They're a systemic threat. Massive cyber attacks are no longer a remote possibility. And why does that matter? Because the current banking infrastructure is centralized and fragile. One breach, and half the system could go offline. The solution? Decentralized blockchain networks, like the XRP ledger, which don't rely on a single point of failure. This isn't theory, it's strategy. Many banks are already migrating to the ISO 20022 standard, which allows for faster, safer, and more transparent payments. But here's where it gets interesting. XRP, XLM, and XDC are already compliant with this messaging system. The message is clear. When the crisis hits, the tools will already be in place. Bitcoin continues to lead the market, with much stronger performance than altcoins in 2024. This shows that investors still see Bitcoin as a safe haven digital gold. But while Bitcoin grows as a store of value, projects like XRP and XLM are positioning themselves as the infrastructure for real-world payments. One thing is value, another is utility. Yes, the US president has publicly declared support for crypto. Is it genuine belief or driven by family ties to crypto investments? Doesn't really matter. What matters is that this stance is shifting the political narrative. More institutional support, more regulatory clarity, more trust from large investors. And where there's trust, capital follows. The US Congress just passed the Genius Law, a strict regulatory framework for stablecoins. This immediately puts pressure on projects like Tether, which is already planning a compliant fork to meet US standards. Meanwhile, Ripple is launching its Ripple dollar, fully compliant in both the US and Europe. Coincidence? No. It's a strategic move. Ripple has achieved what few expected: a top-tier rating from Blue Chip, regulatory registration under the MiCA framework in Luxembourg, and a clear roadmap for regulated international payments. This is exactly the kind of model regulators want to see. And yes, this directly and indirectly favors XRP. The big takeaway is this: the new financial system won't be adopted out of convenience. It will be adopted out of necessity. A global cyberattack, geopolitical disruption, or banking crisis could be the trigger. And when that happens, only the assets that are secure, ready, and compliant, like XRP, will be given the green light. As the smart money says, the future isn't predicted, it's prepared for. Now it's your turn. Are you ready for the financial shift that's coming? Let me know in the comments. And if this video helped you see the bigger picture, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. See you in the next video.